Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without a
everybody,
doubt, it is the
and
week's
welcome to
most
today's
eagerly
match.
awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's the goalkeeper's to claim. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Vinicius Junior! And he's following up! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Bellingham. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, it's played into the area. Messi! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
There's no flag. Heads it! They've got to be quick to recover this. De Jong. Vinicius Junior. Rivaldo.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
First quarter of an hour gone. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He rises! And he's done it! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Now it's Eto'o. Oh, what a pass! And the shot! Oh no, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Eto'o. And now the breakaway. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Mbappe! And he's there to clear it. Messi. Now it's Messi. Oh, Messi! They are rampant! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Hullet. Well, that has not gone well. Vinicius Junior! Now, who's going to be first to this? And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Back in once more. And that should get the job done. Couldn't squeeze it through. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Mbappe. Moved on forwards. De Jong. Messi. No way through. De Jong. De Jong will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, super find. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Hakimi, can he spark a counter here? And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Just eases him off the ball. Oh, easy pickings there. Mbappe. Messi, looking understandably energised after his Hullet. Gets through on his own. Can he finish? It goes to show he is human after all.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Mbappe in acres of space out wide. And it's Hullet. Pirlo. That's good running with the ball. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. There's the whistle for half-time. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Now the finish! Very nicely done. Good spot, that. Pull it. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's a little off target. Leicester are looking to break at pace. Now it's Mbappe. Guardiola. Taken back almost at once. Played out towards the right wing. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he cuts out the supply. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, shapes to shoot! A whisker away from making it 4.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Well, already game, set and match, or so it feels. And that has left him in a heap. And it's Rivaldo. It's a really well-measured ball. Played back in.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Vinicius Junior. Can he latch on to this? He won't be happy with that one. Vinicius Junior. And through to the goalkeeper. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Vinicius Junior. Some resolute defending there. He's in plenty of space here. Rodri. And it's Messi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Well, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's had a shot! No mistake! And there is the big 200. Everybody reminds him what he has gone and done.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now it's Mbappe. Messi. And the counter is on. That's a shade optimistic.
Gilberto Silva can be of paramount importance, Peter.
The man they call the invisible wall. Chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Great chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here?
Well, they won't be deterred from trying again, Peter. They have the bit between their teeth now.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Rafael Leao, and he's had it nicked away. Mbappe, that's a little off target. Eto'o. Now it's Mbappe. It is a corner. And we have our very first corner. And he's made sure that's not getting through. That's a decent clearance. Malaysia have the chance to go the other way. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Chiellini. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Still goalless at the moment. And he cuts out the supply. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And the shot! It has fallen kindly here. Oh, what a ball! Bellingham! Oh no, what has happened here? Mbappe is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pedri. Bellingham. Bellingham! Rafael Leao. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That has not gone well. Oh, well played, well played. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's shifting through the gears here. Good challenge, excellent challenge.
Malaysia have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Now it's Mbappe. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, the shot could be on here. Pull it. Rivaldo. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gilberto Silva. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Rafael Leao. And that is a little undercooked. Pirlo. And it's Eto'o. Now it's Hullet. And it's Rivaldo. Rivaldo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Eto'o. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's well spotted. Now here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. João Cancelo. Great ball if he can get there. Rafael Leao. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time. So neither side has yet broken through.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And it's Pirlo. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Goalless still. Neither side really getting onto the front foot. Bellingham. Bellingham powering forward here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Pedri. Bellingham. Luis Suarez. Now the finish! And it's in! The breakthrough strike! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth a treat.
Mbappe! That is good strength. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Beckenbauer, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That has been cut short. Bellingham. Rivaldo. Bullet. Mbappe. Passing is crisp and sharp. Eto'o.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Rivaldo. Just about up to 75 minutes. Messi. And that has put paid to that. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Pinches it off him. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. That is lovely. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Bellingham. Rafael Leao. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Nesta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Suarez. Luis Suarez ploughing through the middle. He's got space in the air, it shapes to shoot! Sticks it away! 2 up and threatening to pull clear!
Bellingham very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Mbappe.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 8,
Malaysia could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Bergomi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's in a good position here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. That's a lovely, neat pass. Luis Suarez. That's a fabulous ball. Luis Suarez. There's the shot! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of try. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without a doubt,
everybody,
it is the
and
week's
welcome to
most
today's
eagerly
match.
awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And as you can see, we've already started here. And that's been won straight back. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. The pass has gone astray. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. David Seaman, clearly one of the finest English goalkeepers of modern times.
Well, Peter, if you're part of the defence in front of him, the lines of communication are fully open. He has a big say in redirecting traffic away from his box.
And his career went on and on and on. This hits one! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rijkaard with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Rijkaard is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
No way through. Nesta. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and size.
There's the hit! Oh, split-second reaction.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. Pull it. Bellingham. And it's Luis Suarez. So we're still where we started right now. Eto'o. Pirlo. Rivaldo. Had a shot. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Rivaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So, third corner of the game. It's Rivaldo! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Rivaldo is offering a right smile there.
And here's Mbappe. And here's Griezmann. Mbappe. Griezmann! Oh, and it's come back out to him. And it's a goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So the first moment of real significance. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Very nicely done. Quality ball. Eto'o might just make this. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. He's played him through. And that's a good ball. Rivaldo. Now it's Luis Suarez. That's a little off target. have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Griezmann, big chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Rijkaard. Beckenbauer. Mbappe. Has a look and plays it forward.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And it's Gullit. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. That's great positioning, so good from him.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Eto'o, and he's gone to chip it! They've scored! And they're at it again, in double quick time!
The skill and the confidence was just brilliant, and he showed both a quick head and even quicker feet.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Guti. Oh, played right into his path.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Has been indicated.
It's Rivaldo. Guti spots it and intercepts. Oh, and he's through the middle. Rijkaard cuts it out. Now he's off and running. And there's the end of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
That gets things going for the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
It's a pretty loose pass. Griezmann chasing after it. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Mbappe!
That was lovely, that.
He has found the way through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Look at the space here. Shot at goal! It's in! The second half off to a spectacular start. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Oh, played right into his path. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. And he's there to get it away.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Griezmann. Oh, they could break here. He's shifting through the gears here. Beckenbauer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Gullit. Messi. Chance! It's in! They have come roaring back!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to
Number
turn to their
77.
benches. So a
Mbappe.
double change here,
Coming on
and
the field.
both changes are
Number
offensive.
99.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
Substitution.
This has
taking place.
become one superb game of football.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Back into the middle. Rivaldo. Decent hit! They've done it! And the comeback is complete!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And the shot! It's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chance.
Oh, shooting chance! It's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Eto'o demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Gullit. Number 22.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Number 10.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Coming on
Well,
the
it's
field.
been an absolutely
Number
fabulous
8,
spell for them, and they're
Ribery.
starting to look
Number
unstoppable.
96,
There could be more on the way.
Ronaldinho. Number
Oh, sweet
19,
feet.
Mateus.
Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Can he finish? And that would have been game, set and match.
Owen has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
And it's been taken short.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Ronaldinho. That's a promising run he's making on the right.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And the pass is intercepted.
4 added minutes has been
4
indicated.
added minutes on the board. Plays a sharp little ball here. He's picked his way through. Oh, that was vital. Eto'o. Ribery. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Eto'o. He's found a way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match as neutral.